Okay, we'll talk about lately the price drops of bike parts, bikes, and more accessories about bikes. You see, the law of supply and demand is it's a law. The higher the demand, less supply, the price will go up. More supply, less demand, the price will go down. Currently, there are Chinese bike parts and accessories flooding the Philippine market. See, uh, also rebranded China-made bikes and claiming that they are Filipino-made are flooding the bike market of the Philippines. Name a few. Also, online stores are banging down, but there's a local bike shop who is closed down because of this. You know, people bike and cycling as enthusiasts are wise nowadays. They would check online the price and order online if that is way cheaper compared to an existing physical store. So you can't blame them. The power of choice. As we go back to the law of supply and demand. During the pandemic, there's a huge demand for bike parts because students are not allowed to play basketball and other contact sports, so they focus on their attention on bicycles because it's a non-contact sport, and mass transportation was hampered. So bicycle was a means of mass transport. It was nice. Bicycle was promoted, but those pandemic cyclists, or what they called, some would say, those abusive pandemic cyclists, pandemic gempoys, that's the term they use, are now gone. They're back at school. And of course, here in the Philippines, currently after the pandemic, the rise of the cost of food, inflation, cost of rice, per kilo of rice these days are skyrocketing. And reality was there, so the pandemic gempoys was forced to sell their bikes. And it's a little bit funny because the marketplaces was being flooded with some gempoy bikes of less quality, and those online stores right now are selling those surplus bike supplies that they have during the pandemic on a lesser value. You see, if you're a seasoned cyclist, if you're a veteran cyclist, you know how to judge the test of time. You know how to assess what is going on, and that was I was able to predict. So while the height or the peak and the fame of cycling during the pandemic, I sold my bike. I sold a 29er bike and everything. And when I experienced that the school is back, pandemic is a little bit over the time, and I noticed a recent delay or the recent decline of price of bike parts, I bought a bike. I bought a whole bike of less than $500. I think it's less than $250. I bought a whole bike and still there. And I know that the original price is around the $300, but I was able to buy it for about $200 or less. And I was unfortunate enough that I was able to buy online a fake Shimano PDM 520. So I was able to return it. Bought the refund money with a SOS G plus speedometer. Again, just be very careful about fake, counterfeit, and imitation brand A or anything that they say is the term that can look alike about authentic race proven bike parts, especially if you do race. Please do beware about those bike parts. If you are just an aesthetic or just a weekly cyclist, you could just use China branded copycat brands from original Shimano or SRAM bike parts. But if you are a avid racer, please do not consider. I I I must say to you that you must avoid those parts. Currently, I am using 12 speed setup, And the only Shimano part was the pedal. The other parts are all components from China, because I really use my bike. It's a mountain bike, 29er mountain bike. It's a China rebrand, claiming that it's a Filipino brand, but it's not. I use it on paved roads just to cycle for almost 1 to 2 hours per week, because I'm a parent now, and I'm not really that have ample time. I have two jobs, a full time and a part time job. So I hope you do consider considering now to buy parts or to assemble bike parts, because it's way cheaper. Now, if you ask me to buy a whole bike or buy piece by piece, it's really up to you. If you want a specified and race proven bike, you do piece by piece. But if you don't have a schedule and you just bike for a leisure, just like me right now, I bought a whole bike. Saves me a lot of time and money. Saves me a lot of a lot of time on hassle, and I just ride it and enjoy it. That's it. And I do hope you consider this. The Philippine bike market right now is going down. I believe it's going down, but not really on the bottom end. So it will still be in demand, but not that really demanding compared to the pandemic days. But bikes now are cheaper. So in the Philippine settings, if you want to ride a bike, you can buy it right now. That's it.